Wow, hello! It's been a little while since last I've uploaded anything. Whoops, I kinda ran out of ideas on, what to do. So, we have something, a package that I ordered on eBay. It's a used Google Pixel 2. And we're gonna be unboxing it. Hooray! Also, I have adequate lighting finally because it's still light outside, which gives me time to record without having to turn my bedroom lights on. Hooray! Alright, let's get forward with this unboxing. I have this plug here that I sure hope will suffice as being used to cut this tape. And hey look, it almost did just that. Yay. Oh, I think the package is glued shut too. That's fun. Got it. Alright. And here it is. The Google Pixel 2. Wow, it's actually really small. Lovely. I'm, oh god, absolutely destroying this bubble wrap. Whoopsie. It actually appears to be in really good condition for being used. Alright. And I think there's a... Oh, there's a little screen protector on it. Oh my goodness. Aw, how cute. Okay, let me grab a phone charger cable out of this box that I have right next to me so that we can plug it in and turn it on. I'll use the Motorola plug because I'm feeling fun. Plug it in, and as a fun Australian man would say, arming the nug. It shows life. This is amazing. And it seems to be mostly charged. Which means we don't actually need the charger. I hope it powers on. There we go. Yay! This is so fun. This is not my first Pixel 2. Oh. This is not my first Pixel 2. I've bought a Pixel 2 XL not too long ago. Some months ago. But it was damaged somehow. To be fair, it wasn't in good condition when I purchased it, so that probably was why. The screen has a nasty green line through one of the sides, and I'm instead just going to sell it instead of fixing it, and I bought this Pixel 2. Because it's so small. Oh, look at it. Oh, I love this. Alright, let me get this at a better angle so I can film the screen. Alright, so instead, we're just gonna switch this to hand cam, so I might not... This isn't going to be the best, but we'll do with what we have. I think the first thing I'm probably going to do is just reset it so that I can start fresh because the seller didn't, I guess. I don't know. Gosh, just look at this absolutely beautiful device. Like, comparing that with the Pixel 2 XL, I think I prefer the normal one. I've grabbed my 2 XL for reference, and yeah, it's actually quite a bit smaller. But honestly, like, compared to the big sized, I kind of prefer the smaller screen on this one, because it's easier to hold in my hand, and I'm able to like... Yeah, I can use this one better. I like it. It's here. We have successfully booted into, I think, Android 11. Just look at it. Let's turn this one on so I can show y'all. So this is both of them on. You can see the unfortunate green line the 2XL has. And the condition on this one's actually not the best. There's some scratches. The speakers are kind of messed up, actually. And there's this big crack near the front-facing camera, which is foggy. There's a bunch of stuff on the back. But for that, it's actually a good device. Yeah, like, I like this one a lot more. If this one was still the white, whoops, and had the orange power button that the 2XL had, that would be amazing. Okay, so we're gonna use a cat food box temporarily to get my phone propped up so that we can see the screen on this. So let's go through setup. I don't have a SIM card to put in here right now, so we're just gonna skip it. Alright. Moving on in the setup. This is gonna sound really weird, but I like the weird bezels. Even though that they were like hated at the time because they were just like any other phone. I like it. I like the weird design. I don't know. It gives more space to, like, say like you're playing a game, like you can put your fingers here and here. And it gives more space for like the speakers and the front-facing camera. I don't know. Like on the Pixel 2, there's a bit of a chin on the top and the bottom, but it's much smaller. We're not copying. There's nothing to copy. This is being set up as a brand new device. And now we're probably going to sign into Google, which is fine. Continue on. Set screen lock. Okay, now we're gonna set up Pixel Imprint, which is the fingerprint sensor here on the back. The Pixel 3 I have right here, the fingerprint sensor is just a little buggy sometimes, but I think that was more of just a fault of the Pixel 3 as a whole, because I've heard a lot of people talking about it, so oh well. Hey, look at that. Wow. I'll probably end up doing here what I did on my Pixel 3 and fill up all of the slots with the same finger. That way I can get it absolutely right every time. Which is what I was recommended. So, okay, let's continue. Let's get the full Pixel experience here. We're skipping Google Assistant. I have Google Assistant on my main S24 Ultra, or Gemini setup. It's really nice. I like using Gemini. Google Pay. I'm not going to be setting up Google Pay on here because there's honestly really no reason to. So, I do want to use the Now Playing feature. I really like Now Playing, honestly. Okay, cool. And now, we go through that. Oh. Ta-da. Oh, okay. Thanks. So what version of Android is this? It is, yeah, Android 11. Look at that. I think the first thing I'm going to very quickly do is change my system navigation to the 2-button navigation, because that is what I use here. Oh, it's not actually. I was going to say I used it on my Pixel 3, but I have normal. That's okay. I'll use gesture navigation then, and be one of the weirdos that has gesture navigation on a phone that looks like this. Yay. Android 11. It looks so nice. It's so pretty. And so fast. Oh boy. Finish setup. Like what? What could you possibly want me to do? Whoops. What could you possibly want me to do now? I believe I've done enough. Okay, so I ended up just skipping it because that getting your phone ready part was taking way too long. Let's get ready with a little bit of customization, why don't we? I think the first thing I'm going to end up doing is changing my wallpaper. Okay, so let's go into styles and wallpapers. And I think that currently, yeah, it's just the default Pixel wallpaper. But what I'm going to pick, oh, there's a lot of new ones, aren't there? I used one from Living Universe. It was this one, A Walk in the Clouds. But I don't think I'm going to use that one here, just simply because I like it, but it's really overused because I used it so much on my Pixel 2 that I've grown tired of seeing it. So let's pick one of these beautiful cityscapes. Let's go with this one. So gonna load. This one, apparently just called Cityscapes. Let's set it. Ta-da! Look at how pretty. Oh, it's so nice. I think the second thing I'll do here is I need to change this to the 24-hour format because that's what I prefer. So I think we have to do that in date and time and use 24-hour format. So as you can see up here, it now says 1801 for 6:01 p.m. How nice. I think one more thing I'm going to do, just really quickly, just on a whim, is see if I can get an eSIM working on here. So I went into the Play Store to check like how many basic updates this phone would need, and just look. Oh my gosh. Why is there an update for Google Play Music? What? What does this do? Ah, I see. Also, before I do anything else, I want to very quickly install an app, an APK, just so that I can test that. Before I install anything else, I guess I'm going to have to update everything, because I kind of forgot that QuickShare requires Google Play services to be updated and stuff. So, what's updating first? Oh, of course it's the Pixel camera, because why not? Alright. We'll be back when this has updated everything. On a side note that I've just noticed, there's like no bloat. It's all just the Google apps. Because, yeah, despite the fact that it's probably from a carrier, there's no carrier app to be found. Nothing. Alright, the apps have been updated. We can get our app transferred. Just to test some things, I've installed an app called OuterTune. It basically works as a YouTube music client and uses it as a backend, and it can sync all of your playlists with it. So let's play something. I'll turn my volume down so I hopefully don't get copyrighted or something. I probably won't, but you never know. Let's see how cursed that looks. Material U on an old version of Android. How cool that looks. Oh, also, you can do this. Ah, I see. I guess I can't have... Okay, so on my Pixel 3, actually, I don't have AutoTune installed on my Pixel 3. Okay, so there's an option, usually, to have it blur the background, but I feel like probably it might recognize that this is lower powered hardware and has disabled that, which, you know what, I'll take it, because that just shows that they know what they're doing and I'm not going to anger. But I think it looks nice. Here's how it looks on the lock screen. The player. I think the player looks nice. I like it. It's so pretty. What a pretty device. It's that time. I want to thank you all for watching, or if you've watched to this point, thank you. I don't really know how often I'm going to end up uploading, as obviously my uploading schedule is a bit all over the place, as since my last video to now. But for those that did, thank you. I do plan to hopefully have more content soon. I don't exactly know like when, because I don't really know exactly what ideas I'll end up having for this. But hey, that's okay. For now, goodbye.